it's Valentine's Day, a lot of love going around. And I'm a big fan of love, y'all. I am, L-O-V-E. I love love, dude. I may not look like it, but I'm a bit of a romantic. You know what I'm saying? I am. I'm a real romantic, too. Like, in my spare time, I'm totally down to put down 30 beers and a pack of cigarettes and watch The Notebook all the way through. You know what I mean? I'm a real lover, man. I am. I'm not no fake. I'm not one of those guys that say he's romantic, but then, he does the two pump and, all the toaster strudel shit comes out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those guys. It really is how I was raised, Like, I was raised by a bunch of beautiful, beautiful females, man. My mama, my aunt, my grandma, my sister. They instilled it into me that I gotta embrace love. I gotta be down for it, really love it and respect it. As I got older, I realized, wait a second, all y'all's love life is awful. It's terrible. And then you start to come to terms like, shit, I have a family full of hoes, man. And I know what you're thinking. He just called his mama a hoe. I did. But my mom wears that like a badge of honor, bro. Like, it's a term of endearment to my mom. It really is. Because to her, my mama, it was a lifestyle, to be a hoe. It was. She never called it the walk of shame. She called it the walk of fame, dude. She wore that shit. She gets mad that people look down on hoes. She goes, she ain't a real hoe. I'm like, why she ain't a real hoe, mama? She ain't earning. She ain't earned to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then speaking of that, man, I got a big announcement. My grandma's coming out of retirement. I'm looking at all you older gentlemen, she gonna be a hoe again, you know what I mean? My grandpa fucked up, dude, my grandpa fucked up. You know what I'm saying? She's back on the table, she is. But finding love's hard for everybody, man. It really is. Everyone today, they got Tinder, they got, Bumble, I don't know, they got all this weird stuff. And for me, I never had to use it. And I'm very grateful for that at my age. I'm younger, I never had to use it. I've known my woman a long time, been with her a long time. But when my friends and my brother try to ask me to give them advice on how to use Tinder, I don't know how to help. And it would scare the hell out of me to do that shit. And it ain't about meeting strangers. Like, we all strangers till we meet each other, right? Like, that don't worry me. But it's my voice. Like, if you only saw pictures of me and you texted me, you don't know my voice, dude. You really don't. And then also, if we talk on the phone, man, we know what we do. Hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah, Starbucks, 5 o'clock. We got this. Yeah. But then when I meet her, she gonna be like, oh, it's really nice to meet you. And my voice gets real high when I'm excited. I'm like, oh, it's nice to meet you too, girl. Come on now. Now I'm a gay best friend, you know what I'm saying? It just don't work for me. It don't, it don't. But I always wonder, with the way people are finding love today, are we going to find that real love? That shit our grandparents had, older generations had. Like, are we going to be in love for 40 years, 50 years, 60, 70 years, And that sounds like a beautiful thing. But, if you look at the origin stories of the older people meeting each other, it's kind of creepy, bro. It really is. Like, my grandma all the time, she goes, your grandpa followed me home for 3 years before I said yes. Followed you home. Grandma, there's hotlines for that now. It's called 911. You know what I mean? That ain't romantic, bro. Like, what? So then it worries me. Are we all going to find love, And part of the reasons why we may not find love is tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day, right? We got Cupid. I don't understand the Cupid thing. I think he went missing a long time ago. And if anything, he's shooting the wrong people at the wrong times, really. It's 2025, man. We got people making love with stuffed animals. We got people getting weird with inanimate objects and shit. Hell, Cupid shows up to all my family reunions where I'm from. Your second and third cousin looks lovely, dog, where I'm from. And before you judge me, man, my second cousin got a hell of a smile, bro. Melt your heart, you know what I mean? Melt your heart. And Cupid, I know a lot of people talk about this, but I don't understand the whole diaper baby thing, or is he a grown man? I never understood that. So I always thought, what if we did a little switching around? We got a lot of weird holidays with weird stuff. We got Easter bunnies for Easter. No one understands why. Why can't love be like Santa Claus with Barry White's voice? You know what I'm saying? That sounds romantic to me, man. That sounds lovely to me. It really does. But you know what, y'all? Don't judge me on my third cousin. Don't judge me on my second cousin. I'm just here to make love and, do some drugs and have a great old time, Make love, hugs, and drugs. Little hugs in there, too. You feel me? Man. You know what, y'all? It's been a beautiful night with all y'all. It really has. Give yourself a round of applause real quick for sitting through all of us, sitting through all of this. Not many shows do you see the people get revved up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like my sex life, man. It takes about 15, 20 minutes to get her to rise. You know what I mean? And like the Twin Towers, it falls down before you know it. You know what I mean? Like, damn, it was just there, man. I remember that vein used to be there about 5 years ago, dude. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little too much for y'all. I'm being dirty. I apologize for all you nice people up here. I don't want to talk like that. My grandma could be listening, and she could be getting turned on. You know what I mean? And just to straighten that all out, y'all, I'm blessed. I'm not really related to any of my family. I'm pretty much a foster kid, so I get to say whatever I want to Grandma. You know what I mean? I really do. And I wish Grandma walked around like Mike Tyson did before that fight, butt cheeks out and all. You know what I mean? Let her out, Grandma. I'm the biggest hype man, man. I really am. And I'm proud to be it. But you know what? Thank you all again for such a lovely night. Let's have a good time. You know what I mean? Shout out to the host. Shout out to the comedians. And God bless. Have a good night, y'all.